Hello guys, this is V, and in this video we are going to talk about loops. So I mean there are like I don't know. I mean with the price of stream, there are so many ways you can actually do the looping and stuff. But I'm going to talk about four basic pure loops that you can do in Kotlin. Okay. So a majority of the loop will be included in this. So don't worry about that. These four loops are only you will require on all the necessary situations. Okay, so first thing I'm going to talk about is for loop, your own old for loop, but a little bit of modernized. So instead of that, for I is equal to 0, and then you need to do put condition, and you need to do the increment operator and stuff like that. Now we have something called for in loops. Okay, so let's create an array first of all. For example, you have an array of people, right, which is array of string, and you want to loop sorry, let me just create array of string. Okay, and I'm just gonna be like I know this is like lame way of doing, but forget it. Just think of this ABCD as people. Okay, now you want to actually go through these people. Okay, you have to loop through these people. So what do you do? For person in people. See the ergonomics, right? It's so easy. I mean, you can just literally, like you're talking in English. Person in people, println person. That's it. Let's see how it works. Kotlin, I'm compiling, hopefully no error. Of course not, it's 5 line of code, dude. Okay, ABCD, as you can see, right? So this is how you can actually loop through all kind of arrays. Okay, so if you want to specify a type, you can just specify a type in here, saying that okay, this person is supposed to be string type. If it's for example, if you have some complicated class, right, you can actually put it here, and if it's not belong to this the compiler is going to throw an error. So this is a good way, as I told you, in almost every lecture, just keep putting type whenever possible. Okay, so this is like one way to do. And other thing is, we can actually loop through ranges also, as I told you in last lecture or tutorial. Okay, we'll create range of type int range is equal to 1 dot sorry, I'm just gonna be like 10 only, but you can do whatever you want. Okay, so in that case it's gonna be integer item's gonna be integer from range. Okay, so you cannot print this. I'm just going to print item. Sorry. Okay, Kotlin, see, I'm doing compiling and warning. Yeah, because I'm not using, don't worry about that warning. Java 1 2 3 4. Okay, so here you go, right? You can actually go through ranges, this kind of thing. Okay, now let's go to another loop called while loop. Well, while you might have heard about it, right? No big deal. Okay, I don't think we will need this array, so I'm just going to delete it. Okay, I'm just gonna be okay. So how you might be thinking, how you create infinite loop, right? While true, just keep doing. So this is how you create infinite loop in Kotlin. After that, anything you put, right, it's gonna be considered as not reachable. So if you go here, right, it'll be like unreachable code. Why? Because this loop never going to exit. It's a for loop unless you delete your program. There are no conditions. Okay, so let's put in condition here, where I don't know, condition of type int is equal to 0. Okay, if condition is, when condition reaches greater than 10, I would like to break this loop. So it'll finish when the condition will greater than 0. So at the end of this loop, we are going to do condition plus plus, and we are going to print the condition. Okay, let's see. So this is how you can like conditionalize your loops and stuff like that. When you have to go through a lot of unexpected or very dynamic loops. Okay, it's not printing at all. It's 0. Well, I told them to print the condition, dude. What happened? Anybody's got any idea what happened? No, condition is zero and condition is, oh sorry, while, so yeah, so this is how it works. This should be true, this shouldn't be false, then only it'll work. Sorry for that. So while condition is less than 0, let's just doing, while condition is less than 0. So I actually kind of did unless kind of thing. If they have unless thing, then yeah, there you go. Sorry for that, but I think you got the idea, right? Let's see if they have unless. No, they don't have unless. I thought because few languages that I learned, they had elixir or something, they had unless. So this is how you create a while loop. Okay, gotcha. Okay, now the third loop is a do while loop. It's the same thing, but you do and it's a while thing. Okay, you can also create sort of like infinite loop here also, so it'll keep doing this thing. Okay, whatever you are allowing to print in here, infinite types, no big deal. The same thing, it'll just, but it will initialize first and then it'll check for the condition. Okay, instead of checking the condition first and initializing, it's like other way around. That's it, no big deal. So third kind of loop that I want to talk about, which is kind of interesting, is repeat loop. Okay, so what repeat does is repeat. Okay, you want to repeat some code. Okay, so it'll be like, okay, repeat times 10. Okay, that's it, right? So you are specifying, so instead of writing 4 in range and all those kind of things, you just want to repeat something, some amount of time, so it's that easy, right? I'm just going to do println, and I want to print 10 times hello guys, something like that. I know it's lame, but well, if that works, that's okay. Okay, I'm compiling. Compiled. Hello guys, right? So this kind of situation maybe useful when you are doing some sort of data processing, and you might want to process data and repeat some amount of time or something like that. Use cases are definitely humongous for all these loops. Well, if you are doing programming, you might have been aware about those use cases with the loops and everything. So this was, guys, basic introduction to loops. You guys can just jump into the documentation website and just go through a whole lot of details about loops and how you can actually make your data types loopable and rangeable and all those kind of things. I mean, it's really interesting. Okay, but this is kind of like for beginner level people, so if you are interested in more, just go through the documentation or tweet me. I gave you an handle on my beginning videos. Just tweet me and I'll just tell me that you want in detail, and I will actually create a separate video for you, and I'll put it on YouTube, and I'll send the link so you can learn more about loops. Not just loops, about all kind of things. If you think that you want to learn more, go very much in detail, just tweet me up and I'll actually reply you as soon as possible. And of course, I will create a content for you, don't worry about that. So thank you very much, guys. See you on our next video.